Dishes to Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 7 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Curry with another miss.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Curry with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The 17-footer. And again, it's Cleveland.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that does it for the first quarter. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season. What marksman? Their backcourt has set the tone for their whole squad.
And finished off by LeBron.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
Irving passes to LeBron. 13 feet away. And it's sent back by Bogut. And the wide open shot from Green. And that's collected by Love. Cleveland leading by 5. Smith kicks to Irving. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
That falls. Great assist by Love. Smith's got his second bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out. And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Bogut dishes to Green. That one from long range. 14 points for Steph Curry.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. the defense is just not there.
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 17 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
For the lead, another three for Golden State.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak. Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Curry's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
To the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
LeBron passes to Irving. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Outside Irving. Love outside. And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top, up by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Cavaliers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Yes, the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center filling out the middle.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the Heat.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out...
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! They get it again. Thompson. Great D that time from Green. Curry can't get it to go.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And that one's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Warriors the rebound. Bogut, that's good. Bogut's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
Steve, I agree. And, you know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing. Irving for three. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Clark, you know, sometimes frustration just shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 13. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They'll be looking for the steal here, Kevin. But if they can't come up with the turnover, they'll probably foul and hope for some misses at the line.
Jefferson's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Curry. Off target from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. And so they foul intentionally. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Jefferson. Smith outside. Back to Jefferson. Three-pointer. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. Curry outside. Off target with that shot. So we see the Warriors take...